What is mediation? Well, mediation is a form of what we refer to as alternative dispute resolution. Rather than going in front of a judge and having a judge decide, going to trial, doing the courtroom stuff, we bring the case into a more informal setting that we refer to as mediation. Typically, it ranges from with custody a mental health professional to a retired judge when it comes to full-on mediation for a divorce, that they act as the referee, and rather than making decisions, they're there to help build bridges and find common ground so the case can ultimately be resolved more efficiently, more effectively, and in the best interest of the parties. What is litigation and why is it different? Litigation is the process of litigating or essentially going to trial in court. Now, the vast majority of family court cases are litigated, whether it be through short form oral argument hearings or through final trials, but this is going into the courtroom, going in front of the judge, having the judge as a referee, and the judge making final decisions as to what's going to happen in any one aspect of your case. What are the cost differences between mediation and litigation? Well, mediation is not cheap, especially when you go through the process of hiring a former judge or a private judge to mediate your process. That may run you $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 each to hire one of these private mediators. But when you compare it to the cost of litigation, where every single day in court is going to be $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, maybe even $6,000 with your attorney, it is relatively cheap. Now, the issue with mediation is ultimately at the end of the day, if the parties don't agree, it's ineffective and you move on and you're back into the litigation realm. As far as litigation, it's going to be more expensive because trial by nature and the preparation required for trial, whether it's discovery or trial setting dates, is very time intensive and expensive. Is mediation ever not an option in family court? Well, in the state of California, when it comes to child custody, mediation is required, so that is always going to be an option. In regards to mediating your divorce, at any time, parties can agree to go to mediation. And there are actually some counties that have processes where they can send you to a second judge that can act as a mediator. So there's both a formal through the court process, and at any time, the parties can agree to go to mediation outside of the court proceedings to help settle their divorce matter. If you're going through divorce and you want to better understand your options when it comes to litigating or potentially going to mediation, click the link in the description or call the phone number in that description to schedule a free case evaluation with my team so we can discuss how we can best serve you and your case.